Here with Chubby Reg. What's good, Reg?
What's up, my guy? How you, man?
I'm all right, man. What you got going on today?
Oh, man. Me and the cheat code, me and Rel just working with the fighters, man, getting the fighters ready. Got a lot of fights coming up. Got fights this week in Mexico. After that, we got fights in Florida on the 6th and the 7th.
How many guys you got going to Mexico?
I think about 3 or 4.
Is it a difference, like preparing for a fight in Mexico as opposed to one in the United States?
I mean, we work out guys hard anyway. One thing that we never do is overlook our fighters, regardless of who they are. Because anybody that steps in that ring is coming to win. Nobody just coming just to lay down. So we prepare our fighters for anything.
Have you been in a bubble yet?
Yeah. Been in the bubble, man. It's terrible. Terrible, man. Actually, I went back to back because I was in Oklahoma with Ray. Then left there, came home for like 3 days, then left again to Cali with conflict.
Okay.
So,
now, one was a PVC bubble, the other one was a zone bubble.
yeah.
Like, how do the bubbles differ? Are they all basically the same, or is like some stricter than others?
Nah. Food difference, everything.
Yeah.
But it's just different because we got to like order out with mattress. But with PVC, they don't let you order out.
Okay, so they like to control everything. Everything's in one building.
Everything is right there.
So Ray got a fight coming up on
November 7th.
November 7th.
Yeah.
How's he looking for that fight?
Great. He's already in shape. He did a good camp with he was in camp with Teofimo. He had a good camp there. Came home, did his own camp. So camp went great. Did great. He's already in shape. You know, so.
Why did you take the sparring for with Teofimo?
Great experience. It's his first major camp, since he turned pro. And Teofimo's a great world champion. Especially now that he beat Loma, and so I hope everybody give him his credit because this kid deserves a lot of credit, man. You know what I mean? He did something that nobody thought he would do, and if anybody said that they knew that Teofimo was going to win, they lying. They lying.
All right, so you were in the camp, right?
Well, no, I didn't go to camp with Ray.
You didn't go to camp with him?
No.
All right, but based on what Ray said, like you didn't see that he would put on that type of performance?
I didn't think he would win, but I didn't underestimate him either. I didn't think, because I always said, like, if Loma make him quit, that's if Loma make him quit. I want to see how he do it, because I always said, like, I can't see Teofimo quit. You know what I mean? But hats off to him, man. He pulled it off. He won. He didn't burn unnecessary energy. You know what I mean? That kid was in there to fight, and he's a dog, man. That kid's a dog.
Do you think sometimes fans and some media base too much off of sparring? Oh, the guy got his ass whipped in sparring, as opposed to what they actually do or projecting that what will happen in the ring based off of sparring?
Well, I think a lot of people on the outside of boxing, when they see sparring, they automatically judge a fighter off of sparring. And I always say, like, some people fight better than they spar, or some people spar better than they fight. I know, like, a lot of sparring sensations who, once they fight, they look terrible. I mean, I know a lot of people get their ass whooped in sparring, but when they fight, they look like $1 million. So you can never judge nobody off the way they spar. It's going to be, even with sparring, sometimes you're going to have good days, sometimes you're going to have bad days. You might have a good sparring streak when you just whooping everybody's ass all week, but then you might have a 2-week slump when you getting your ass beat for 2 weeks. I mean, that's just boxing. That's how it happens.
Now, that says a lot about Ray, that Teofimo brought him in the biggest fight of his life.
Right, absolutely. Ray's a good fighter, man. We got a lot of good fighters, man. That we put a lot of energy into, and it's just all about just working. Just working hard with them. I mean, one thing we're not going to do is let our fighters slack. So we got some great fighters that's coming along. I mean, we got Ray, we got we got Sheen, man, we got a lot of great fighters coming along.
Speaking of a fight in that weight division, Gervonta Tank Davis is going up against Leo Santa Cruz. How you see that fight going?
I think Tank is going to steamroll. I think everybody just think that this is going to be a good fight. I think Tank is going to steamroll. Leo Santa Cruz is a way smaller fighter. People say he throws a lot of hands. That has nothing to do with it. Tank, a lot of people forget that Tank can box. Tank won nationals by boxing, not by banging. You know what I'm saying? So the kid can really box. He just don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody brought it out of him where he has to box. But Tank can box. But I think he's going to steamroll Leo Santa Cruz. I don't even think it's going to be close. More important than that, I like Tank. But I think Tank is only going to be a superstar in boxing. He'll never be one of the best pound for pound. Because I don't think he's going to fight anybody legit. Nobody's going to be worth, like he has to put somebody on that resume. Like everybody that he's fighting, like is coming from smaller weight classes. Why, if you're a 135 pounder, are you fighting a 126 pounder? There's a lot of people in 135. There's a lot of people in 130. You know, so, you know, fight people in the weight class. But he's definitely only going to be, to me, he's only going to be a superstar in boxing. Never one of the best pound for pound. Until he start fighting somebody.
What do you think the reason is that they're not taking the risks that like Bob is taking with Teofimo, or that you see like other promoters are throwing their young guy out there and be like, okay, sink or swim?
I mean, at what point in time are you supposed to keep building these fighters? He's 20-something and up. Like, when are you going to get him a real fight? When he's 30-something and up? Like, I just don't understand. You know, like, you can't say it's too early in his career. He's 20-something and up. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to, you know, give him a test. Put somebody in there. Fight somebody.
Okay. Thanks, Reg. I appreciate it.